Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Oh, hey, listen, guys. Good morning. Good, good morning. We're here on Thriving and Thankful Thursday. This is the wrap up. This is the wrap up, the final series of the encouragement series that we've been getting out of Mr. Ziglar's little book of big quotes, and we're talking about strengthening relationships and personal responsibility, guys. Here's three words that you're going to want to look at, and we're going to actually dive into them. We're going to talk about love, encouragement, and perseverance. How awesome are those three words? And we're fixing to break those down and unpack those in an incredible episode. And so we're going to be talking about strengthening your relationships to tap into your full potential, guys. And so, want to know the secret to strong relationships and lasting success? Not just fleeting, not a flash in the pan, but sustainable success. It starts with love, encouragement, and understanding that you, my friend, watching right now, live or on the replay, you hold the key to your own destiny, right? Your life has already been written out, but it's a matter of you have to pick up the key and go run with it. Put it in the lock, turn it, baby, and let's go, because we're going to go deep into the middle of the playground this morning, and we're going to look at today's encouragement with powerful wisdom from Zig Ziglar, and of course, we've got biblical scriptures sprinkled throughout the entire episode. And so for all the cool kids out there that are here in the Fun Life community, I welcome you to our encouragement series. And today we're focusing on love in relationships and personal responsibility. So whether you're nurturing your relationship with your spouse, showing kindness to your partner, or realizing that you hold the power to overcome those obstacles, guys, today's wisdom is going to encourage you, inspire you to make those lasting changes permanent. And so we're going to explore Zig Ziglar's advice and how it can transform not only your relationships, but your entire life, guys. So if you like what you're seeing, if you like what you're hearing, hey, simply hit share, comment, tag along, engage. Let me know you're out there. Just tell me whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching this on the replay. And of course, as always, we can connect down funlifecoaching.com, or you can call me directly, shoot me a text, 903-570-0052, baby. So let's get on with the show, because the mindset that we're going to be looking at is love as the foundation for strong relationships. Mr. Ziglar said it this way, and we've been talking about children and relationships all week. Go back and watch Motivational Monday, Transformation Tuesday, Win This Day Wednesday, and now Thriving Thankful Thursday. He said that the best thing that you can do, the best thing a parent can do for a child, you ready? Are y'all ready? Is to love his or her spouse. That's the absolute best thing you can do for a child, is to show their spouse love. And so David Viscotti said it this way: to love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. 1 Peter 4:8, above all, love each other deeply, because love covers a multitude of sins. Guys, does this ring a bell? Anybody read some of those things? Yeah, absolutely, guys. And it's so important that you guys are able to bring this together, because the loving your spouse part of it doesn't just benefit your relationship, guys. It's one of the most powerful things you can do for your children. And so when children grow up seeing love and respect and encouragement between their parents, they learn what a healthy relationship looks like. I think probably one of the biggest issues we have in today's society is that there's a one-parent household, and that parent makes really bad decisions. That's how they ended up. Well, that's a whole nother story. I don't want to get sidetracked. But it's one of those things where, by loving your spouse, for those of you that are in a good, healthy relationship, and if you're not, you can start today by loving your spouse unconditionally, that you create a positive example for your children, setting the foundation for a strong family bond. And if you're not in a good, healthy relationship, guys, there are some incredible counselors where my wife is doing her massages. She's partnered up there with the people at Living Well, and they have some incredible family counselors, marriage counselors. They do some incredible stuff out there. Reach out, and it doesn't have to be them. That's just where my wife, has her studio at, or her massage table. but it could be find somebody, get some help. And so my question for you is this: how can you show love to your spouse today in a way that's going to strengthen your relationships and set a powerful example for your children? I mean, literally, just think of one simple, intentional act of love that you can show your spouse today. And so, whether it's a word of encouragement, a loving gesture, or spending quality time together, guys, focus on how your love impacts your every single member of the family. And so, the next quote that Mr. Ziglar talked about was he says, Your mate. Your mate doesn't live by bread alone, baby. He or she needs to be buttered up from time to time. He said your mate doesn't live by bread alone, guys. We're talking about how to embrace love in your relationships for a stronger relationship, to strengthen your relationship. Mr. Ziegler said your mate doesn't live by bread alone, but they every now and then they need to be buttered up, baby. 1 Corinthians 16:14 says it this way: let all that you do be done in love. It's a labor of love, guys, and that's what you have to do. So just as we all need food to live, right? I prefer the food of tacos because it's got all major food groups in it, right? Protein, carbs, vegetables. It's got everything in there, right? You can throw in some tomatoes, right, for the salsa. But just as we all need food to live and we also need encouragement to love and to thrive in our relationships, guys. That's why we call it Thriving Thankful Thursday. And so taking time to show appreciation and compliment, to be able to encourage your partner, it's going to be able to keep that spark alive and strengthen the bond that you guys share. So buttering up, quote unquote, your spouse from time to time isn't just a nice thing to do. It's necessary for a healthy, thriving relationship, guys. And that's what we were talking about. So my question for you is this: when was the last time that you truly, truly buttered up your spouse, baby? Buttering up like a Thanksgiving turkey. We're right around the corner, guys. It's October 3rd. It's October 3rd, and we are right around the corner from that. We're at the beginning of the fourth quarter of 2024. Can y'all believe that? I know my social media coach tells me not to throw a date out there so that we can, whatever. It's my show. Go get your own show. So how would a few words of encouragement, a few words of appreciation, a few words of just buttering up make them feel valued and loved? It's a big deal, guys. That's why a long-term relationship is so rare, because some of the little things, right? My wife and I, the fact that we're still together is insane. It's all God, because we've had some intense moments of fellowship, and we were able to get through it. And too many people call it quits. Too many people, they're not looking for a reason to stay together. They're looking for a reason to leave, to exit. No, there's no exit plan here, baby. None whatsoever. And so whenever you make it a point, right, to butter up your spouse with genuine compliments, not trying to get something in return, although that might be a good benefit. When you butter them up with genuine compliments and words of affirmations, you show them that you are appreciated, that you appreciate them, and it uplifts both of you guys. And so here's the discipline, right? That was the motivation. We talked about the mindset earlier. And the discipline behind this is just, you're going to simply be overcoming obstacles, guys. You're going to be overcoming those obstacles. And so Mr. Ziglar said it this way: other people and things can stop you temporarily. You, my friend, watching live on the replay, listening to this on the podcast down the road, going down the road, you are the only one that can do it permanently. Other people and things may stop you temporarily, but you're the only one that can stop you permanently, guys. And that's what this show is all about. I want to help you be more, do more, and have more in this playground that we call life. I want you to activate. I'm talking about activate that childlike faith that is inside of you, to be able to go out and live out your childhood dreams in this playground we call life. We originally started out just helping real estate agents, but now we're working with other mortgage lenders, other mortgage professionals. We're working with financial advisors. We're working with some lawyers. We're working with a physicist. I've got some lawyers that we're working with. I've got some PhD people. We've got some incredible people that this resonates with, because I don't care what level of education you get to, you still have an inner child that is scared of making a mistake, that is scared of failure, that is fearful of some form or fashion that they cannot do any more than what they've done, not realizing that there's so much more potential left inside of them. Jordan Belfort said it this way: the only thing standing between you and the goal is the story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. Stop it. Please stop it. You're going to have to be a whole nother level to be able to get to, right? Every level has a new devil, is the way I heard it. But you're going to have to become a better version of yourself. Look, life doesn't get any easier. It doesn't. The fact of the matter is that you, my friend, you get better. And so the scripture that we talk about a lot of times on Faith Your Fears Friday, which, by the way, little plug in for the show tomorrow, we're going to be summarizing this entire week into one episode to show you how to implement and activate every single one of these quotes, every single one of these principles, every single one of these scriptures. Because 2 Timothy verse 1 and 7 says it this way: God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of what? Love, power, and of a sound mind. God, life is always going to throw obstacles in your way. So whether they come from people or other circumstances, the only person who can stop you permanently is you. So if you choose, that's why we start all the cool kids on this foundational program of Choose to Win. If you choose to give up, that's when your progress ends. Look, the Bible says that, we're going to fall down 7 times, but a good person gets up 8. There's no shame in falling down. The only shame is in staying down, guys. So we're going to help you stay committed, stay disciplined, and remind yourself that you are in control of your success. God's already done it for you. God's already lit the way. He says, my word is a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path. Guys, just take one step forward. Just keep moving forward in the right direction, right? The Tortoise and the Hare, the best motivational book ever written, because the tortoise just kept putting one foot in front of the other. It did not stop. It would not give up. And so that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to help you guys be more, do more, and have more. Hey, buenos dias, Esmeralda, Usama, Flor. Hey, look at you guys. Hey, very true, Esmeralda. The little book of big quotes. Be helpful. When you see a person without a smile, give them one of yours. Yeah. A smile is that one thing. We talked about it yesterday. Yesterday was National Smile Day. And a smile, Mr. Ziglar said that it's the one thing you can give away and still retain 100% of its benefits. And so what's one thing? And you already know the answer to this question. So write it down. Identify it. What's one thing, one obstacle that you've been allowing to stop you? And how would your life change if you chose to overcome it? Not tomorrow, not next week, today. And so think of a challenge, think of a circumstance, a situation, an obstacle that you're facing, and how you may have been holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back. Write down one action you can take today to move past this obstacle and stay committed to your goals. In our coaching session yesterday with one of my clients, they're an incredible real estate professional. And I mean real estate professional at the highest level. And they do their follow-up. They send out the emails. They send out the calls. They shoot out the text. They do everything that a real estate professional does. And yet there was still some limiting belief on how much money is too much money. Listen, if you have the ability to make $100,000 a year, make it. But if you have the ability to make $500,000 a year, make it. It's not only your responsibility, it's an obligation, because if you don't need all that money, call me. Call me. We are partnered up with several nonprofits. Matter of fact, Esmeralda Barron is on here with Orchids of Hope. And we have nonprofits that you can donate that excess money to for a good cause, right? We've got PATH, we've got St. Paul's Children's, we've got the Literacy Council of Tyler. We've got a lot of nonprofits in the area that's going to help other people that aren't as fortunate. Daniel Rabbi Lampin said it this way: God is never happier with his children than when they're helping solve the problem of his other children, guys. And luckily for you and I, for those of you in business, some of his other children have a lot of problems. And the more problems you solve, right, your compensation is going to be tied to the amount of problems you solve. The bigger the problem you solve, the bigger the compensation, guys. And so, if you solve the problem of, would you like to supersize that? That might not pay very much. But if you solve the problem of where would you like to live, or where would you like to, a lot of those problem solvers make more money. So if you're ready, as we wrap this show up, if you're ready to love deeply, to encourage your spouse, and to take responsibility for your success, hey, I want you to put a heart down in the comment section if you're committed to building that strong relationship and overcoming the obstacles in the relationships to be able to reach out, right? To be able to do more in your guys. You're going to be able to overcome that obstacle. I know it looks difficult right now. I know it looks as if this big mountain that you can't do it, right? But it just simply takes a word. The narrative that you've been telling yourself. You know what? If you can't go over the mountain, you can't go around the mountain. Maybe pick up a shovel and start tunneling, because one way or another, we are making through. We're gonna get through this, and we're gonna do this, guys. It's gonna happen. It's not a matter of if, but when. Because when God is in it, baby, there is no limit. And I'm just telling you, I get pumped up. I get myself excited, and I hope this is coming through to you guys listening on the audio, watching the live show right now, watching the replay, because that's what this is all about. And so today, guys, as I wrap this up, I just want to simply tell you guys, do it. And if you need help on your journey, your personal growth, to have stronger relationships, reach out for one-on-one call coaching with me. We sit down, we talk about it, we visit, and I'm here to help you thrive on this Thankful Thrive Thursday. So thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Love you. Thank you. We will see you tomorrow on Faith Your Fears Friday, where we recap and summarize this entire week. So if you've missed any episodes this week, come back tomorrow, same time, same channel, 8 a.m. right here, Social Media Live, and we're going to recap all of that for you guys and have a phenomenal, phenomenal rest of your Thursday today. Adios, amigos.